Alright, so starting off a little bit early today because I felt like it. I don't know. I took a nap after work and uh and now I feel rested. So yeah, I wanted to stream early. Did somebody interact with me on Instagram? What the fuck? I haven't used Instagram forever. Yeah, someone did. Oh, no it didn't. It's just that annoying thing where Instagram reminds you that one of your contacts is fucking also on Instagram. It's like, if I'm not following them, it's probably for a reason, Instagram. Like, I guess it's a good thing if you're like a new user. Like, cause it's like, well, what is the first thing you want to do when you're on a social media site? It's like, you probably want to see all your friends. Like, that's the main reason people use Instagram, at least in my experience, is like you want, you want to see all your friends' pictures. It's all the shit that people used to use Facebook for before, like, Facebook shit the bed because it just, like, didn't show you your friends anymore. Which apparently, like, I haven't used Instagram that much in the past, like, 2 years because I haven't fucking done anything. But, like, I have to assume that, like, other people also have not really used it. Like, apparently Instagram's gone down the shitter, like, the past 2 years. Like, they're just, like, showing people video all the time, and most of it's shit that got stolen off of TikTok. And it's like, Instagram's video was never really good, but it hasn't really gotten, like, it's just gotten worse, it sounds like. It hasn't gotten better, if that makes any sense. Like, it's like someone I saw was like, I had to scroll through like 80 posts before I saw a single picture from my friend. Everything else was Reels, which is like their TikTok ripoff. And like, I get short form videos becoming the thing because it seems like, I think part of it is like, people are finally figuring out how to do Vine in a way that doesn't like suck and actually makes money. Like, Vine was cool because of the content, but it was actually a pretty shitty experience for the most part outside of that. I hate that they still haven't, like, I feel like a lot of social media sites are kind of like, they kind of remind me of mobile games in a sense. And I'll explain what I mean in a minute here. But basically, mobile games, like, they fill themselves with all these shitty microtransactions because, oh dear. They fill themselves with all these shitty microtransactions because they're like, okay, well, who cares if we piss off, like, Joe Nobody? Because Joe Nobody doesn't matter when, X, Y, and Z person is spending, like, a fuck ton of money. And so my guess is like Instagram and Facebook and all the other, and TikTok and all the other social media apps, like we don't care that we're like super off-putting by showing you a bunch of content you don't give a shit about, or anything like that. So instead, like, but we know like certain people are going to be so addicted based on what we show them that they will just use our app for an eternity. And that's their whole business model, right? And it seems like it works, unfortunately. Like, people just get completely addicted to these algorithmic-driven feeds that are designed to show them, like, just the biggest fucking garbage in the whole world. And it's really unfortunate, because it's like, I feel like people deserve better than that. Like, people deserve content that's, like, actually good, or that they actually care about. Like, YouTube, sure, it has, like, a lot of algorithmically driven stuff, but for the most part, you're getting what you ask for. Like, you still have your subscription feed and all that shit, right? Like, nothing's stopping you from, like, just completely ignoring the recommendations YouTube gives you. And, like, YouTube's pretty good for the most part about giving you stuff that you actually want to see. Like, it doesn't always do it. Like, there's plenty of times where I've gone on YouTube and there's, like, nothing new in my subscription feed. And I'm subscribed to a lot of channels, so it's not like, oh, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. It's like, no, I watch a shit ton of YouTube. The problem is that sometimes I've watched everything that I want to watch. That was really late for a Reaper. What the fuck? Okay. I guess he's just trying to get a scout off. Why didn't this build? You should have been building earlier. I guess it's not late, so that's good, but still. I am very worried about our friend here and his lack of expansions 5 minutes into the game. That's sussy. I don't like that. I don't trust like that. The I don't trust like that guy at the car dealership from Eric Andre is probably like one of my favorite bits from that show. It's just like literally the classic, like, I'm gonna put on like a weird outfit and scare the shit out of some, like, and just be weird. Okay. What are you doing, man? Alright, I'm gonna just try and go into his... Oh, I know why. It's because he's building at his proxy. I've noticed that, like, on the maps with, like, proxies, this is just a theory in my mind. Like, I don't know if this is based off of, like, any, like, observable, like, information. Like, it could be just a complete, total coincidence. But I feel like a lot of people... on proxy maps, they play really safe. They don't play really aggressive. And so, like, when it kind of gives you as Zerg a lot of room to macro up. And that's just my opinion. Like, I could be totally wrong, and that's not actually, like, that's just anecdotal evidence or whatever. Like, people aren't actually doing that, but that's just something I feel like I've noticed with the new map pool, because there's, like, a lot of maps with proxy bases, and on all of them, I feel like everybody kind of plays very similar in that sense. Okay, what are you building? Supply. Oh, okay, you are doing BCs. Fantastic. Yeah, unfortunately for you, buddy, I didn't.
It looks like it's done evolving.
So he might be going mech, but I didn't really see him build a lot, so I have a sneaking suspicion that he built that knowing. Go away, dude. Yeah, go ahead, kill the queens. They'll just get closer to you.
I'm told your Zerg mutation is finished. Enemies in our base. Pay attention. They're hitting your base. The queen is ready for her coronation. Mineral patch has been... Our army's in a skirmish.
Yeah, run away.
Under attack. Take control of the situation.
I was told...
We need more overlords to exert a mineral field. They're attacking.
Really, you're gonna kill this?
Overlords are necessary.
Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna make a bunch of overlords. And then these should be done soon.
A fascinating moment in Zerg evolution. Mineral field, make more overlords. Or
Hi, buddy. Get the fuck out. Yeah.
pay attention. Not enough energy. Start rationing.
He hasn't really. Let's see what he's up to.
Mineral patch has been strip mined. A queen's here to provide assistance. The enemy's begun hostility. Morphing there is impossible. A new mutation.
Jesus Christ.
It's one of ours.
I know what I'm gonna do, because he's gonna rely on me not getting a ton of gas. And I'm gonna do what a lot of Zerg do against Toss. And I'm gonna go, like... I'm gonna go Corruptor Roach. And see how that does for me. But he seems pretty dead set on the BCs, so let's get that out of the way right now.
Why would you even want to morph that there? Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation.
Yeah, run away. He's lucky he didn't fucking blind warp. He would have lost every single BC, and now he has a ton of his supply trapped in BCs. So things are going to be pretty rough for him for a little bit. So I'm a little lucky in that regard because, like, this is kind of forcing him to be very passive. What the fuck are you doing? Are you really that desperate to kill that thing? You're floating the what little shit that you have? But yeah, so I believe the idea here is that, like, your roaches are very tanky, so they can kind of take the hit of any ground shit that the Terran's gonna make. And in this case, if he transitions to roaches, it's fine because I still have all the broods, or not the broods. I have everything else. Like, he is kind of trapped on the bases that he has.
Our army's in the skirmish. Mineral field is out. Claim another. The enemy's begun hostility.
What the hell? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go kill you.
Enemy raid on our forces. Hold your mutation is vivid.
Okay, yeah, he's going.
The enemy's begun hostilities. They're engaging the drones. How fascinating. Mutation is complete. Just look.
Okay, I need a lot to deal with this.
That real estate's preserved.
Let me just expand more. I should really do that because I have a lot of money right now. And it'll deny him expansion and it'll give me a lot of stuff.
A new mutation. It's one of ours. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic.
Oh gosh, I didn't morph my hive yet. I'm an idiot.
Mineral, you have reached maximum supply. You're at max supply. Everything's... Morphing there is important. Mineral field is out. Claim another. That real estate's reserved. Mineral patch has been strip mined. Delay that order. We're already at max supply. Our army's in a skirmish. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. Looks like it's done evolving. You're at max supply. Everything. Mutation is complete. Just look. The enemy's begun hostilities. Not looking forward to watching another one grow. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. Your creep tumors imperiled. Our army's in a skirmish. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. Creep tumor under Mineral attack. Field is out. Watching another one grow. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. Our army's in the skirmish. You're low on energy. Vespine Geyser is spent. Mineral field is out. The enemy's begun hostilities. A mineral field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting on them. Mineral patch has been stripped. You've emptied a Vespine Geyser. Move on. A mineral field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting. The Queen is here to provide assistance.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This was bad.
Take control of the situation. The enemy's begun hostility. Mineral field is out. Claim another. They're hitting your base. Spring the trap. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. skirmish. Your base is under attack. How will you respond? Enemies in our base. Pay attention to the situation.
And then he just leaves. And now he's gonna attack the fucking... Fuck! Mech is so frustrating, dude. How are you supposed to fight this?
Not enough energy. Start rationing.
Like, I have to use spellcasters.
They're engaging the drones.
He has killed all of my ground.
Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. Drones under attack. My condolences. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. You need more energy. Enemy has ambushed our drones. The enemy's begun hostilities.
Oh, fuck you! It's not done? Why do none of you have enough energy for this yet?
Your base is under attack. Your force is under attack. How will you respond? Take control of the situation. Our army's in the skirmish. They're hitting your base. Spring the trap. The enemy's begun hostilities. Drones under attack. My condolences. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. Enemy has ambushed our drones.
God, it's so frustrating to fight mech. I should have just gone pure spellcaster on him. He would have just panicked. And I could have just made corruptors out of whatever's left. It's just when they make, like, I'm so used to, like, them making just, like, 1 BC, and they're like, haha, I made 1 BC, I will now hang that over your head as intimidation, but, like, he didn't do that this time. This time he, like... Wait a minute. Is the fucking audio double playing again? God damn it. Okay, my audio, I don't know. My audio's been dumb recently. I don't know what to think. It's been really stupid. I need to turn up my fan. Like, I don't know what it is with, like, my audio in OBS recently. It's just been really dumb. It's been like doubling over weird.
This is a field test.
And I don't know why it does that. Alright, 12 pull this guy. That's my new, like, rule for myself is, like, if I get tilted, 12 pull him.
Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. You need to dig up more minerals.
I really wish my friends would DM each other about things that I don't care about, instead of DMing the group chat where everyone is. It just seems really inconsiderate.
Be industrious. You need to dig up more minerals. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. Spawn an overlord. The queen is ready for her coronation. We need more overlords to exert control. Spawn. Not enough energy. Start rationing. You need to dig up more minerals.
Okay, he's a dumbass. Perfect.
You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious.
I shouldn't say that. That's kind of mean. But I mean, like, if you're this high up in MMR,
Be industrious.
you should absolutely be aware of what it takes to hold against a Zerg who has links out this early. And one of those things, oh, well, he's going to have it in a sec, but...
A queen's here to provide assistance.
Yeah, fuck. That was a waste. Alright, well, whatever. We're just macroing up now. I'm just going to be super behind, so I've got to hope that he's going to stay back and not bother me too much.
You need more energy. You haven't got the minerals for that. Zerg Queen has emerged. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. You need to dig up.
I think I should have quit while I was ahead.
More minerals. Be industrious.
Like, or while I was behind, I should say. Oh, he's hiding something. Alright then, well, we'll just...
Make more overlords, or keep fidgeting. We need... The queen is ready for her coronation. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic.
Oh, wait, he's actually going air. That's funny.
You haven't got the minerals for that. A queen's here to...
It's kind of a bad wall, but whatever. It's actually a really terrible wall, but I don't know. I don't think walling off is like the end of the badly is like the end of the world of Zerg in like most cases. Like most of the time, it's not really gonna hurt you too bad.
energy. Our army's in the skirmish.
Let's get a Hydra Den behind this. Let's get a Queen and a
The
Spore.
enemy's begun hostilities.
Okay, he's got a lot of air stuff, which is weird, because you wouldn't normally see... I don't really see Toss go like heavy Phoenix against Zerg that much unless they see Mutalisks. But maybe he thought I would go heavy Muta? He does have the Stargate there.
More overlords are necessary.
I need more OVs.
The Queen is ready for her coronation. A fascinating moment in Zerg evolution.
Alright, let's get a third... We need to get stuff for these as well. And then we're gonna grab a fourth, because we need one real bad. And why aren't these populated? How about that?
Mineral field is depleted. I'm told your Zerg mutation is finished. Mineral field is out. Claim another.
Oh my fucking god. Give me another one of those.
Evolution complete.
Why is this not saturated? Get this gas saturated, boy. Alright, get those. Drone up.
We need more
Get more overlords, because I keep forgetting.
More overlords are necessary.
Alright, I'm gonna push relatively
Inadequate
hard
Vespine gas.
in a little bit.
You don't have nearly enough. Zerg Queen has emerged.
That roach upgrade finished, yeah. Jesus Christ.
The Queen is ready for her coronation. It looks like it's done evolving.
Hey, that's not working as well as I thought.
Zerg Queen has emerged.
Let's get a fucking... We gotta get ultras, not ultras, gotta get fucking corruptors, I guess.
You need more Vespine.
No, what do you... Oh my fucking god. I wish my units would ever do what I tell them to do.
A mineral field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting on them.
The problem is now is that it takes a fucking million years for Corruptors to come out, because I don't know why, but Blizzard thought that Zerg didn't deserve to have good anti-air
Not
units
enough energy. Start
for
rationing.
like 2 minutes after a build time completes. So
Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation.
all right, now I extra need corruptors. And then no, that was too many lings. Whatever. I don't have a. It's a bit committed to it now, but at least I can cut Hydra production.
Mineral field is out. Claim another.
It's like Colossi are obviously like pretty solid against roaches, but like they're not really great against roaches either. So
Mineral patch has been stripped. Why would you? Mineral field is out. Claim another. A queen's here to provide assistance.
oh my god, I don't even have Bane speed. I'm brain dead.
That'll work if you plop it on a pile of creep.
See how aggressive he was. Not as aggressive as I thought he'd be. Of course.
Enemy raid on
Of course he went Sky Toss. Why wouldn't he?
Your Zerg mutation is finished. Enemy raid on our forces.
And I never have enough Vespine for this shit. God fucking damn it.
Constructed on a source of Vespine. Your force is under attack.
And now he's just gonna kill everything I have because I don't have time to make anything.
Harold, you don't have nearly enough Vespine.
Please, I need to live through this. He's gonna kill everything I have. I have nothing. I have nothing I can do about this.
Hitting your base.
It's already over.
It looks
God, why does all of my anti-air have to be the most expensive shit in the game?
like mineral patch has been strip mined. The enemy's in our base. Pay attention. Your force is under attack.
And all of my shit is just dead. It's all gonna die. I can't fight this. It's impossible.
A mineral field is depleted.
You can't make anything. You can make the counter to every unit I have right here. This deals with the Hydras. This kills the Corruptors. This kills all the ground units. And this kills all the Lings as well. And this kills all the armored units. It's like you can't fight this. You can't fight this without a fuck ton of spellcasters, and it's ridiculous. It's so frustrating. And it feels like I'm cooking in this apartment because my insulation is awful. Like, I feel like there's no ventilation in this apartment at all. And StarCraft crashes because, I don't know, it just crashes sometimes. Like, for no reason. Like, I don't get what I'm supposed to do against an army like that. Like, I guess I just have to go infestors, but like, spellcasters are such a pain in the ass to use. Like, compared to like carriers, which are literally the, and of course my status gets locked because my game crashed in the middle of a loading screen, so I just have to sit here and wait. Like, I brought in more money than him. I had more workers active than him for the entire game. He literally cut workers at 60. He literally didn't need to make any more workers at 60. He made a little bit more for that one expansion, but he didn't even get up to 70 workers, and he still gets to just steamroll me with one big army. It's not fair. Like, that is actually ridiculous. Can I please get in the fucking game? It's pretty clear that I'm not playing in that match. Fucking Christ. I guess we'll watch a replay instead. Since apparently I'm not allowed to play ranked because Blizzard can't stop the game from crashing because I alt-tabbed for 2 seconds. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to stop him from getting to that point. Like, it just doesn't seem possible. Like, I get I was behind, and that's fine. But I don't know. Maybe it's just some weird shit that I'll never see again. But like, I feel like I'm being set up for defeat because it's like, all right, like I get TOS need to have a good anti-air for armored units. That's because everybody has that. You got Corruptors if you're Zerg, and if you're Terran, you have Vikings, right? Like those are your go-to anti-armor air units. But I'm frustrated because, like, it feels like, it feels so easy to make something, like for Zerg, it feels like the main frustration that others deal with is like, if you're Terran, or if you're tossed making certain ground comps, you have to deal with Lurkers, because Lurkers are just, they're late game siege units that can have a pretty fast rate of attack. They have fairly long range, not as long as a siege tank, obviously, but still really long. But your anti-air options are so terrible as Zerg. Like, you have the Hydra, and the Hydra would be okay, except for several problems. First off, they don't have a ton of health, which in itself is not necessarily a bad thing. But, like, they suck against carriers because carriers are going to auto-target. For carriers, all units are going to auto-target the interceptors. They're not going to target the actual like carrier itself. So you have to do an absurd level of micro to deal with it. Like more than you have to do with any other unit. Like, and if you go Corruptor, it's like, well, congratulations, I just made a bunch of like, you know, I just made a bunch of Void Rays, and now all your Corruptors are going to die because I'm going to just Prismatic Alignment them to death. But like the go-to counter to Corruptors is Hydras. Like you either go Roach Corruptor, and the problem with Roach Corruptor is like, well, he's got, you know, he's got Immortals, so all of the shit's gonna die. And then it's like, well, okay, Lings. It's like, well, Lings were a bad call, idiot, because I made Archons, so all of your units are gonna die in like 1 or 2 hits. Like I probably should have just pulled back here, but I thought I could maybe take out most of the ground army, and I couldn't. Like not in a snowball's chance. Like he immediately went to air too. I don't see people do this. I usually see, I'm gonna go gateway. I see gateway into air. I see straight to air. I never see, I'm gonna make Immortals and air units, and it's just so weird to me. I've never seen this like Colossus into Sky Toss weird hybrid shit, and it's like, I don't know how to deal with it. Like I don't know how to fight this. And a lot of it was just my build was bad, I'm sure, but like, this is so frustrating to fight. And it's like I can't get a ton of scouting off because he's just going to patrol the map with those Phoenixes and kill any Overlords I send out. Maybe I should just send them anyway. It's like, it's 100 minerals if he's going to, like, if they're just being sent out for scouting and not placed on the map, then maybe it's fine. But like, what do I do in this situation? Do I target the carriers or do I target the Void Rays? Do I target the I don't think I target the Colossi because it's like, well, the ground units are gonna die by the time like if the ground units are gonna die to the air units, but if I kill the the anti-air units, then at least the ground units will survive. I think the problem I was just running out of gas. Like, if I had stayed up on my gas, like maybe that's just what I need to do. I just need to expand crazy if I can't get any harassment in. It's like, okay, if I can't get any harassment in, just fuck it, expand like crazy. I need to remember that. Like, scout. Because I think in my brain it's, oh, he's expanding, I need to go kill him. And it's like, no, he's expanding, but he's expanding in a very safe way. He's not expanding in an aggressive way where he's just like going out there, putting it down and like sending out a bunch of probes over there. He's like, he's sending one probe, he's putting down a pylon or two and waiting for them to finish. Then he starts putting down a bunch of static defense and then he puts down the Nexus. So he's not really, he's being very defensive about it. And if you don't see it happen, but you only see it after shit's too late to actually fight, then you need to go in there and like just, or you need to go and you just need to expand like crazy. Just get a ton of gas, get a ton of minerals, and then it doesn't matter because he's been defensive the whole time, and then you can like siege him or something. And I probably just need to send in more Overlords too. I told pull this guy. I just always kind of 12 pull ZVZ because I hate playing it. Like, I'm not bad at it, but like...
You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You need to dig up more minerals. Get more minerals. Be industrious. Spawn an Overlord. You need to dig up more.
I screwed that up already.
You haven't got the minerals for that.
Alright, and then we'll get a queen, and then we'll focus on pureling production after that for the most
Get
part.
more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You need to dig up more minerals. You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. You need to dig up more minerals.
I think it's usually a good idea to go for, like... to go for the drones if they pop out, because it's like... I was told by a GM that basically it's like there aren't enough lings at 6 to 8 lings for you to really micro them. Not in this case, though. This time I'm going for the kill. See if I can get the queen. Oh, well, there is no queen yet. Okay, let's get more stuff up here.
Evolution complete.
All right, I think I should cut my losses, or not my losses, but like count my take the win.
Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic.
Let's check out that proxy, that back base, pocket base. I said proxy earlier. I meant pocket because I'm an idiot.
Dig up more minerals. Get more minerals. A queen's here to provide assistance. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. You haven't got the minerals for that.
Infestation pit? What? Did he do that by accident?
Our army's in a skirmish. The queen is ready for her coronation.
Swarm hosts. Interesting.
The enemy's begun hostilities. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. You need to dig up more. Zerg Queen has emerged. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. dig up more minerals. You don't have nearly enough Vespine. Inadequate Vespine gas. A queen's here to... Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. We need more overlords to exert control. More overlords are necessary. You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious. The enemy's begun hostilities. You need to be... Why would you even want to morph that there? The queen is ready for her coronation. You're low on energy. You need more energy. Find a solution. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. Our army's in a skirmish. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. Mineral field is out. Claim it. A fascinating moment in Zerg evolution. The enemy's begun hostilities. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. A mineral field.
Fuck off with that shit. How did I not fucking beat him? How did he fucking come back from that? He had no money. He spent every penny he had on this bullshit. I should have just backed the fuck off and gone pure roach. But then people like criticize me for, oh, why'd you stay on Link so long? It's like, cause this shit, cause people do dumb stuff and roaches take it, can take the hit, and Lings you'll just run out of money. Maybe today's just an off day. And again, I don't know why it's so fucking hot every day this summer. It's just like 100 degrees every single day.
You need to dig up more minerals. You haven't got the minerals for that. You need to dig up more minerals. We need more overlords to exert control. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. You need to dig up more minerals. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious. That real estate's reserved.
Oh dear. Fucking bullshit! Come on!
You haven't got the minerals for that. Morphine. You need to dig up more minerals. Your base is under attack. How will you respond? You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious.
Never do I ever see anyone do this, and I know it's new maps, but come on.
The enemy's in our base. Pay attention. Zerg Queen has emerged. They're hitting your base. Spring the trap.
Everything's in range. Everything's in range. Everything's in range. Everything's in range.
Your base is under attack. How will you respond? Our army's in a skirmish. You need to dig up more minerals. You haven't got the minerals for that. You need to dig up more minerals. Get more minerals. Be industrious. A queen's. Your Vespine reserves are lacking.
They are supposed to outrange that shit.
Inadequate Vespine gas. You need more best speed.
Like, that is ridiculous. Why is this a black spot where I can't see anything? I had an overlord right here, and if I don't put it over here, I can't see anything. If I don't put it over here, I can't see anything. How is he able to build 3 fucking things? Just how? And then he also can build it back in behind it. Like, the strategy against a cannon rush, oh, you make roaches. And it's like, oh, cool, I took your gas. And maybe that should have tipped me off. But I didn't see anything. I looked. They never build it there. They always build it in the back. I hate how much this pisses me off that I'll have this one encounter and I'll immediately like, okay, I lost. I know what to do next time. But I'll never, ever see it again because nobody does this. It's just these one random one-off people that I'll never see again. And it's so irritating. I hate getting this tilted over like people that I'll never encounter again. I want to get better. I want to know the solutions for these fights, but I don't get the chance to actually learn how to do it because it's random people. They don't build like 99% of other people do, and it seems like that's all I ever get. It seems like half the people I end up fighting are people who fight with these weird builds that I never encounter ever again. Like some guy who makes 6 fucking battle cruisers and then follows up with mech and then like never makes any more battle cruisers until you start beating him again, and then he makes a shit ton more battle cruisers and then it's too late and then it's over. Or like a guy who puts his pylons on the ramp, which is normally not what they do. They normally put their pylons in the dark zone on the far side, not on the ramp. Or they put them on the low ground in the main. Like, do I need to patrol my fucking overlord? It's too slow. Give me another guy who's smurfing. A lot of these dudes just quit. The only reason I even got to Diamond yesterday was because, like, I got 4 people in the row who just quit the second the game started. Like, that's what it feels like all high plat is. It's the people with dumb, cheesy builds that, like, you pray that you figure out. Or it's people that, like, quit immediately because they're smurfing.
You haven't got the minerals for that.
And I hate how frustrating it is. I don't want to be in this league anymore. I don't want to deal with people who do random weird builds that people don't do at higher leagues. Or just even just in my normal day-to-day. It's just some days I feel like that's all I get. All I get is people that do weird builds that I'll never see again. And it's so frustrating because I can remember them all. I can remember all of these fucking weird builds, and some of them are so terrible that they just fail, but some of them are just weird enough that you'll never be prepared because you've never seen anyone else do this, so how could you possibly know? And maybe I shouldn't beat myself up over it so much, but it's so frustrating because it's like I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, how am I supposed to fight something when I don't know what to do about it? And maybe that just comes with time, but like, I'm an impatient bastard, I guess. Like, I just want to be better. And I try and put in the work, and this is how I get rewarded by like weird, dumb shit that I can't possibly have prepared for because nobody does it. Like the one time a guy made nothing but like ravens the whole game, and it's like, how do I fight that? And it's like, well, it's corruptors. It's like, sure, but I'm never gonna ever see that again because people don't do it. Like, it's like one person out of the thousands of people playing StarCraft at any given moment is doing this build, and everybody else is playing like typical. Like, I don't see people do this. Why hasn't he built his... I don't understand why Terrans leave their stuff like that. Okay, go get him then, I guess. No.
Get more minerals. Be industrious. You need to dig up more. The queen.
I just,
You haven't got
like,
the
I guess
minerals
this is
yet.
just something I gotta get used to. Like, I do get frustrated, and sometimes really frustrated, and people tell me I shouldn't beat myself up over it so much, because I don't like getting frustrated, and I feel like it's not professional to do as a streamer, and I don't think it creates, like,
You haven't got the
I don't think it
minerals
creates,
yet.
like, good quality streams, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make stuff that, like, people think is really good. And, like, there are so many people out there that just, like, their existence is raging at, like, StarCraft. Like, that's all they have going for them. And it's, like,
You haven't got the
it
minerals
seems
yet.
depressing. Okay, he's going mech.
A queen's here to provide assistance. It looks like it's done evolving. You're low on energy. Your creep tumor's imperiled. The queen.
Oh, that's a great surround. Oh, yeah. Why did you go to corner? What were you thinking? Oh my god, I got so lucky with that. Why did he do that?
The queen is ready for her coronation.
Oh, no. I don't want you with me. Okay, he's doing something weird. He isn't expanding very fast.
Spawn.
Is it gonna be BC Rush again?
The queen has emerged.
So I'm betting it's gonna be BC Rush again, because it's usually BC Rush again.
Why would you even want to morph that there? Build it.
Wait, what? Where did he go then? Did he lift that up only to get that one?
The queen.
Oh, this is gonna be BC for sure. Let me get that fucking.
A queen's here to provide us. We need evolution complete. The enemy's begun hostilities.
God fucking damn it.
A new mutation.
Let's see what our buddy's up to.
Mineral patch has been strip mined.
Nope, here comes the BCs.
More overlords are necessary. Mineral field is out. Our army's in the skirmish. Enemy raid on our forces. Be
Good, got him.
pragmatic. The enemy's begun hostilities.
He had literally nothing to defend that. Wait, what is this? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, weird builds that, like, you never see any other time. like, what is this? Like, it's like 2 base... And then, like, he didn't even build that many. He only built, like, 2. And he had, like, no ground defense. Like, did he think... I guess he thought he would just do a shit ton of damage. What were his upgrades? He didn't even get Yamato. Why would you BC rush with two starports and not build Yamato? Yamato's, like, the best thing you have against queens because it one-shots queens. Like... Fucking weird, man. Where's my water bottle? I don't know. Whatever. I'm not that thirsty. I'll do a BRB. Alright, I'm back. I have a water bottle. Maybe I just need to, like, give myself time to breathe between games, because I find that can help. Like, I need to stop taking this so seriously. Like, I just let it get to me, and I hate it, because it's like, I want to be known as, like, the guy who's, like, cheering people on, like, as a commentator. And it's just, like... Like, I don't hate any of the people doing this stuff, these weird builds to me. Like, I'm not... Like, it's frustrating, but I'm not, like, I don't take it personally. Like, it's not like they're trying to screw me in particular over. They're just trying to win, and that's a good thing. Like, if it works, it works. I'm frustrated that I don't know how to beat it. That I don't know what to do. Like, I'm blaming myself for that, and that's why I'm so frustrated. Like, if it's an external thing I can't control, then, like, I guess it is an external thing I can't control, but it's not, like, malice. Like, you know, I'm not getting fucked over. Like, we got our boy Turtles here. Or girl, I don't know. Whatever their gender is. See, this is the real frustration I have. Is, well, okay, this what I thought this was a different map than what it was.
Get more minerals. Be industrious.
I thought this was one of the maps that, like, didn't have a pillar, and I hate those maps, kind of. I don't, like, hate them, but, like, I prefer them less because it's, like, harder to scout and see what your opponent's doing. But maybe that's the point.Maybe I need to just learn, like, hey, you just need to kind of put pressure on and scout manually. Like, you're not always going to have... You don't know how Blizzard's going to change the game in X amount of time, and you need to get used to that. But it is interesting to see, like, most of the people I know, they're like, oh man, these new apps are fucking me up, but, like, I've been doing alright. Like, maybe I'm just lucky. Like, maybe I've just been improving because I've been consistent. Like, I need to not beat myself up. Like, there was... Like, it's literally, like, just now, for the first time in a while, I'm over 3k again, and now I'm beating myself up because I'm not over 3k. Like, I'm not higher, even higher over 3k, and it's like... Dude, you know how long it took you to even get here? You remember when, like, literally a few days ago when, like, 3024 was your peak, and now 3120 is, like, your peak or some shit? Like, sometimes you just have off days. Like, sometimes you have shit that's just out of your control and you can't possibly predict your opponent. And I just need to get over it. Like... And I feel like I've gotten better about it. Like, but it really gets me down sometimes, you know? Wait, there was a guy I fought earlier called Turkle, not Turtle. Huh. Alright, he's building his natural.
They're engaging the drones. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. The Queen is ready for her coronation. You need to dig up more minerals. Get more minerals. Be industrious. You haven't.
Alright, we'll have a peek inside his main in a little bit.
Energy. Find a solution. Get more minerals. Be industrious.
Alright, it just looks like a 1-1-1 for now. Yeah, nothing too fishy.
Zerg Queen has emerged. A fascinating moment in Zerg evolution.
So he's probably going bio, but he might not be. Like, he's in a position where he could transition, but, like, I don't think he'd be going reactor on his Marines. Could be wrong, though.
Not enough energy. Start rationing. Queens.
Okay, let's send another one in. I just want to make sure he is indeed going bio. And let's get those Zelnaga towers while we're at it. Oh. Just get a couple more lings. I don't know what he's gonna do.
That real estate's reserved. The queen is ready. Why would you even want to morph that there? You haven't got the minerals for that.
It looks like he may have given up. Maybe the queen spooked him. Okay, he's building his third. Looks like he's going to expand it a little bit, so let's...
Zerg queen has emerged. A queen's here to provoke. Our army's in a skirmish. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. You're low on energy. The queen is ready. That real estate's reserved. Morphing there.
Yeah, he's going bio
Mineral
hard.
field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting. We need enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic.
He's going to be pushing out a little bit too, so that's a perfect time to start actually pumping out some units.
It looks like it's done evolving.
Oh, no, he's going up here.
Why would you even want to morph?
Alright, we
there?
denied that.
Mineral field is out. Claim another.
He doesn't really... He has some marauders, but he doesn't really have a ton of units backing
Mutation is complete.
that up.
Just look. Zerg queen has emerged.
I need overlords.
A qu- Mineral patch has been strip mined. make more overlords, or keep fidgeting. A mineral field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting on them. The enemy's begun hostilities. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation.
He's got a lot of tanks. These two should finish up in just a bit. That's not good.
I'm told your Zerg mutation is finished. That real estate's reserved. Enemies in our base. Pay attention.
Jesus Christ! No! I needed more Banes!
A new mutation. Mineral field is out. The enemy's begun hostilities. They're hitting your base. Enemy raid on our forces. Be pragmatic. Your base is under attack. Mineral patch has been strip mined. They're hitting your base. Spring it. The enemy's in our base. Their queen has emerged. Our army's in the skirmish. Our force is under attack. Take control of the situation. It looks like it's done evolving. The enemy's begun hostilities. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. Here to provide assistance. The enemy's Vtuber under attack. Not looking forward. Your base is under attack. Our army's in the skirmish. Evolution complete. Impressive. Mineral field is out. Claim another.
How do I not have Hydra speed? What the fuck?
They're attacking. They're hitting your base. Spring it.
Where are all my units? Why are they not done?
The queen is ready for her current. A fascinating moment in Zerg evolution. Mineral patch has been strip mined.
Fucking really, man.
Morphing there is impossible. The enemy's begun hostilities.
He's too scared of the lurkers.
Looks like it's done The mineral field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting.
Yeah, that Baneling hits were good, but I think it's too late for me, man. I'm in a rough patch right here. No.
Mineral field is
I don't know why he doesn't push up. Like, he could totally end me right now if he really wanted to. I think he's just scared of, like, lurkers. Which, like, to be fair, I get it. Like, lurkers are fucking terrifying.
Your creep tumor's imperiled. Drones under attack. My condolences. Get more minerals. Be industrious. Mineral patch has been strip mined.
God fucking damn it. And now he's just gonna scan again.
Enemy raid on our... They're attacking. Be pragmatic. You haven't got the minerals for that. This being guide.
Is he sniping the Banes? No, it can't be. No, you know what? Banes aren't gonna help me here. I need to get him to fight me. I need it. My injects are. Overall, I'm kind of tilted today, but like, it's my own fault, really.
Mineral attack. Take control of the situation.
And the Lings aren't killing them fast enough to do anything. God dang it. I don't understand. He like pushed out when he was only on 3 goddamn bases too, so it's really frustrating. Like, he just did a like, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I thought he was gonna be super fucking passive, and I think part of it is I didn't have Hydra speed. If I had had Hydra speed, I would have handed. No, because it's a huge waste of energy. Like, think about it. If you have Ghost, you're making them to like, you're usually making them to like kill the lurkers, and that seemed to be what he was most afraid of, is the lurkers. He wasn't really, he didn't seem like he cared too much about the Banelings themselves. But like, I don't know. It was a weird fucking match. Like, I hate, it gets me so angry and I need to get over it, but it's really hard to. It's like encountering weird shit that like, and sure, but that's probably because like unit control and like macro gets better.
Command center upgrade complete.
But like, I don't know, like, it's weird, because I see weird shit, and I never see it again, and I don't know how to deal with it, because, again, it's weird shit. Like, this guy was super, super passive most of the game. This push failed, and then he didn't try and harass me again for the rest of the game until that one big push. And it's like, I'm not used to that, and I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with someone that sits on 2 bases and then acts super, super passive for the whole game and does nothing but build production. Like, he must have expanded behind that big push, because otherwise I don't know how he could have afforded it. Like, if you look at my map view, I know that he doesn't have anything else. I know that this is his only base. Like, I mean, I didn't know that there was a base there, but like the Ling was killed, so I'm like, okay, he's probably expanding. Like, why else would he push out? Why else would he kill the Ling unless he was thinking of expanding? And then he goes over here, and then like, this goes okay. It doesn't go as well as it should. Part of the problem is I fucking supply capped myself, but like I held. I'm also super behind on upgrades. I don't know what my problem was. Like I should have had this down. Like he's on 3 bases compared to me.
Additional research complete.
Like
Upgrade.
I don't know why I forget to make overlords. I don't know what my problem is. But like I should have won this. I had the units I needed to beat this army comp. He's going just like in my opinion, like tank isn't nearly as good as like mine, because I get mine is harder to use, but mine is harder for the Zerg to deal with because it requires you to split up your units a lot more effectively and constantly maintain detection. Tank just kind of requires you to have enough restraint to not charge into your death. And I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry. I wish there was like a more refined rewind like feature. Like that's too far. Like I had I mean, it doesn't necessarily, maybe at higher levels, sure, but like most Terran at this level aren't making enough tanks or leapfrogging them in a way that like he only had 9 Banes, I guess, but like still, like I don't see anyone make this many medevacs. The man's got like an absurd amount of medevacs. Like all of those died before they hit anything. Where are my units in this fight? Did I just not have an army and I charged into my death for no reason? Is that my problem? Because that's... I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I keep telling myself I need to not care that I'm about to lose. Why do I have, like... Does it just not pull clan map data for, like, replays? Or clan emblem data? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I think I charged in without... Yeah, it is a weird pairing. I get why he did it, because he scanned and he saw that I had a lurker den, and I don't actually think that's necessarily a bad idea, but it's like, dude, you got a perfectly adequate siege unit right here. You didn't really need the Liberators. The Liberators, if anything, seem excessive and like a waste of your gas, but I don't know, by the end he was like super expanded. I think this trade I think is what killed me, is because now he could push up for free, whereas before he could just get this base, and I don't know why. Maybe I thought I could take it. Maybe it's because I didn't realize how much stuff he had until he was already up here, but... Or maybe I thought the Banelings would all connect, but I guess he like target fired the Banes or something, because like... He ate a couple, but like he didn't really lose... Oh, I can't see the exact units lost, but... Yeah, but that's part of the problem I have. Like, look, I mean, he's obviously not going mech with this many barracks. Like, part of my problem is that I just, like, I keep encountering people with doing weird fucking builds, and I don't know how to deal with it. And and what frustrates me isn't the fact that I'm losing to a weird build. The part that frustrates me is that I'm losing to a weird build that I know I'm never, ever going to see again. And that's what kills me inside, is that I know I want to get better, I want to learn the matchup, and I want to learn from my experience, but I know I'm never going to see it again. I know I will never fight this person again. I know I will never see that build again, because nobody else plays like that. Like... It's super frustrating. Like, I had a match against a toss earlier this stream where a guy was... I won't pretend to have the answers. No. Yeah, no, I do think it's just getting better. But, like, it's frustrating when you encounter weird shit that kind of goes against conventional builds. Because I feel like against conventional builds, sure, there's things I struggle with. Like, I struggle with mech. Mech is hard for me to deal with. But... Like, I struggle against Sky Toss. If you can get maxed out Sky Toss, chances are I'm going to have a hard time with you because I suck with spellcasters. But, like, I do pretty good against Zerg in general. In pretty much any Zerg build, I'm probably going to do just fine. Holding a 12 pool can be hard, but, like, that's I feel like pretty common for Zerg.
You haven't got the minerals.
You know.
You need to dig up more minerals.
But like it's these weird one-off builds that just like throw me off, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just like, I guess accept that like sometimes I'm gonna lose to weird shit, and I just need to deal with that, and like just accept it's like, what the fuck is this? Because I see it on other people's streams too. They'll like be someone who's like, what the fuck is this, and then they'll lose to it, but I feel like they all take it better than me. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, Artosis deals with weird shit. I feel like, I will say, I feel like I'm a little bit better than Artosis when it comes to controlling my rage. But, like, Artosis seems to, like, just break down crying practically. And I definitely don't do that. Thankfully. Oh, fuck. I know what I did wrong. I didn't make my...
Get more minerals.
I didn't make my natural. I'm gonna totally lose this game. Oh, no. Maybe I can bring it back. Oh, my God. It's like, why do I have so much money? Did I forget to make my pool? It's like, no, you forgot to make your natural. Goofball. Oh, my God. Anyway. But yeah, I just need to get used to it. Like, I think that one, it's like, well, the problem wasn't that his build was weird. The problem wasn't that his build was weird, which it was weird. My problem was that I charged into a fight that I didn't need to take. He was going after a base that had no drones at it. Like, okay, you lose a base. You have, like, 6 bases. He's on 3. You can afford to lose a base, especially when it has no drones at it. Like, I panicked over nothing because I just like, oh, I want to kill him. Like, I think that's part of it too, is some of it's just like bloodlust. Like, I want to kill my opponent. And that's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes I just want to, the murder boner is powerful. Occasionally. Like, I do it all the time when I, like, commit to an all-in too hard. Or I commit to, like, I don't know, something more than I should. And I end up, like, throwing away the lead that I had because I keep smashing my head against the metaphorical or literal sometimes wall. Did I pull all of the workers from that gas? I didn't mean to do that. Unit comps can be bad sometimes. I do feel like I'm getting better against my toss. Try to abuse and exploit in Black Ops 3, try and force themselves to migrate to the host. Oh my god, that's ridiculous, man. How is Black Ops 3, by the way? I haven't played that in forever. I never played the multiplayer because I didn't play the single player until, like, long after it had kind of, like, stopped being the Call of Duty of the year, you know? Okay, what is this? This is a 3-1-1, or no, 1-1-1. Has he expanded much? Let's see.
The Queen is ready for her coronation. The enemy's begun hostilities.
Yeah, I remember, like, all the Easter eggs back in the day on 360 before I got into, like, PC games. I was, like, all about, like, Easter egg hunting in Black Ops. Like, I loved doing that in Black Ops 1 and 2. It was my shit. I loved watching, like, the YouTube channel Rooster Teeth had a show called Achievement Hunter. I don't know if they still do it because I haven't watched Rooster Teeth in, like, an eternity because I'm not, like, you know, 15. I'm sorry if there's any Achievement Hunter fans in the audience who still watch Achievement Hunter, but I gave up on watching that a long time ago. But they would do Black Ops Easter eggs all the time. It was really cool. Procedure literally. Oh wow, that was surprising.
Your force is under attack.
I didn't think he was going to lose that. Also, I need to get...
Morphing there is a queen.
Should probably send you across the map and get a look-see.
You need more energy. Find a solution. No, set it down on. The queen is ready for her coronation.
It surprised me how much the speedrunning community has been welcoming. Yeah, the speedrunning community is kind of weird. Like, not in a bad way, like in a good way. Like, they're very, very chill, and I think part of that is because, like, there's not really much on the line. Like, there's no... Everything's, like, very community-made and kind of hands-on, if you know what I mean. Like, people aren't, like... It's not like StarCraft where there's like a built-in ranking system to like kind of like give you like an ego. Oh, of course. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I keep dealing with weird shit like this. Like, I'm never gonna like nobody does this. I will be shocked if he even... I will be shocked if I ever see someone who only, like, he only built 2 as well, which is really irritating. And he's killing all my queens because he actually, unlike the last person who did this to me, he actually bothered to make Yamato. And he bred in a 3rd. Cool. And now I get to die, like, because I couldn't see that he had a fucking thing because he hit it. He hit it real good, and I can't do anything about it. It's like, I don't know, I'm not supposed to get frustrated at this. Why are you going for the... Oh, you're dumb. Oh, okay, this guy's... Well, he's not dumb, but he's not as bright as he thinks he is. Yeah, see, he hit it here. I had no easy way to see that. Because they always put it back here, and that's what I'm talking about, like, weird builds. Can I please, there we go. Can I... And I don't have enough Vespene now because he killed all my Vespene geysers. Like, I can't kill all of those.
Our army's in the skirmish.
And he warps in another BC. He's got 4 BCs. And he's killed it, so now I can't actually even make anymore. And he's gonna repair everything.
Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation.
Like, there's nothing what I can do about this. Like, it's all dead. Like, it takes an eternity to build that, and I don't have a lair anymore, so I can't even build one. And he's just gonna BC everything. Like... What am I supposed to do against that? And I'm gonna never see this ever again. And it's so irritating. It's like, what do I do if my opponent hides this? It's like, well, I guess you're just fucked, I guess, because you didn't see it. Because you had no way to see it. Because if he either puts it here or he puts it here. And if you send in your Overlord over here, because that's where 99.9999% of people who BC rush you go. What if I just put it here instead? And I used to have the same problem with people who go proxy racks. It's like normally Terran put their proxy racks near the 3rd. Well, what if I put it near like the 5th or the 4th where you'll never check? Because nobody puts it there. And it's like, you just die and you don't have anything you can do about this. And then like, this wouldn't finish Warfing in time for me to be able to make another Spire. And everyone tells me to put the Spire in this natural and it didn't fucking help me. I had no way to see that that was coming. I even built the spores like everyone tells me to, and it's like, spores didn't help me because he's just gonna Yamato the spores, he's gonna Yamato the queens. You had no way of knowing what he's doing. You just know he's turtling, and you don't know if it's BCs or not, because you can't know. Because you can't magically just scan inside his base like he can to you. Like, Like, Overlords are great because they're cheap, but they're slow. and they're not that great in the early game. They're good in the very beginning of the game, and they stop being good the second your opponent gets half-decent anti-air. The second your opponent can start knocking them off pillars, they just die because they're made of paper mache. And it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to scout like this. Am I supposed to just constantly sacrifice a 100 mineral unit? And I realize that's not that much money, but like, do I just, like, I had one going in not long after that first one scouted him. Like, not that much time went by. The first one went in, like, maybe like 2 minutes before the second one did, but that's enough time for him to get 2 BCs and warp them over to my side of the map. And he can scan so he can see that I have no adequate anti-air defenses because I'm not going to at 6 minutes in the game. Like, I'd have to, no one's going to build a Spire unless they're going mutas. And, like, you don't really, I don't really ever go muta against Terran because it doesn't really make sense to. And, like, I'm sorry for bitching so much, but, like, I don't know what to do in those situations. Like, it feels like it's impossible, even though I know it's not. But, like, how am I supposed to see it coming? Like, how am I supposed to see what my opponent's gonna do? Isn't it supposed to be... Have you tried Overlord speed opening? But people tell me that's a waste of money. They're like, where are your Overlords going? Well, just send them in. They'll just die. Who cares? They don't need to live. Like, I don't know, man. Like I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, maybe you are. You're certainly higher ranked than I am, so I don't want to discount your advice. But, like, I used to make Overlord speed as one of my favorite first upgrades, and people would tell me, oh, that's an overrated ability. Like, you should save that towards the end because it's relatively expensive. It stops you from making queens or upgrading your hatches. Like, it's, I don't know, maybe I just gotta get lucky. Maybe I should be more suspect. But I've seen plenty of people, like, that are just slow to expand. And so I was like, okay, I'm safe to macro up because he's being slow to expand. Like, plus plenty of Terran, like, they'll expand in a very safe way. It's not very efficient, but it's safe, where they'll, like, you know this, where people will... They'll build their base in their main and they'll fly it down to their third or their fourth. And I actually think that's a smart idea because it prevents your, like, the SCP from just getting killed and you having to cancel. But, like, it's hard to tell, like, is my opponent doing that or are they scouting? Yeah, because it's like, you're right. Like, it's like, if I did OV speed, like, maybe that would have been fine. Like, maybe it would have been... Like, maybe I would have held that, and I would, because I would have seen it. But, like, at the same time, part of me is like, yeah, but what if he was doing a normal build, and then it's like, congratulations, you just wasted money on a thing that you were hoping your opponent was doing that nobody ever does, because everybody sticks it behind their mineral line in their main. And so it's like, I guess, I don't know, so I feel like the cynic in me wants to say it's like, that's not really practical to do for every single build. It should only be done, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, maybe I should just... It's a common thing to get Overlord speed, see what is happening, and die to a 2-base push. Is it? I actually don't know. His Overlord's, his Delio's coming.
You haven't got the minerals for that. Get more minerals. Be industrious.
But I do appreciate you for stopping by, man. I hate getting tilted like this. I know I'm only human, and I should get over myself, but, like, I don't like being like this. I want to be, like, more of, like, a... Like, as a commentator and just as a general person, like, I'll trash talk, I'll make jokes, but, like, I kind of want to be known as, like, you know... Oh, he's going mech. I want to be known as, like, I guess a positive voice in the community, because there's there's a lot of nice people in StarCraft for sure, but there's also a lot of assholes that like think that they're like their ability to micro or macro is like an excuse for them to be a toxic dick. And I'm like, I feel bad when I see that, so I want to be the type of person that, you know, roots you on and tells you that you can do anything you want in this game if you just put your mind to it. And I believe that. I do. Even when I'm tilted, I believe that, like, I can get over this. I think, like, the core frustration comes from, like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to deal with this, because I believe it all is possible to deal with. I'm not one of those people who are like, no, it's impossible. I don't know, so therefore it's impossible, or therefore Blizzard hates me, or whatever. I don't think that. Like, say if anything, I get more frustrated about like the things Blizzard has wrong with the game that are like technical problems. Like, why when like someone is playing random and you boot up a replay, it'll say they're playing Protoss regardless of the actual race they ended up getting. Like, that's stupid. And then that's been a bug for like over a year at least. That's when I noticed it, at least. I need a Roach Warren. What am I doing? I feel like I don't have any minerals. Maybe that's a good thing, because it means I'm spending them, but like... Oh. Hello. Hello, sir.
A queen's...
Hi, you just wasted a Liberator. I hope you enjoyed your stay in the Zerg base. I guess he got a scout off, so that's nice for him. But like, that seems like really inefficient for him.
The queen is ready for her coronation. Mineral field is out. Not enough energy. Start rationing. Evolution complete. Impressive.
I'm just gonna get a Hydrogen for now. I'm not gonna get any upgrades. Let's get a couple of these, and let's get a 4th base over here. Spread some of my creep a little bit. I thought I told you to make that, please. Thank you. And let's get one of you to start mining this out so we can make way for a 5th. Let's get another hatch up here, and then let's. I haven't been scouting at all, which is not good, and I need to correct that. So let's send you guys in here. I knew he was going mech, and I should have sent in another thing the second I saw that he was going mech, because that's probably what I need to start doing, is like recognizing it's like, okay, you need a scout on a semi-regular basis.
A mineral field is depleted.
Okay, he grabbed that as his 3rd. Okay, he's got a lot of... Did I get speed? Yeah, I got roach speed. Why did I not get you guys getting gas? Okay, let's...
Mineral patch has been strip mined. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation.
Oh, he's got a... Does he have a South Korean flag? This guy's been playing for a while. Isn't that like a Nation Wars thing from like years ago? And I know he's going mech, so I feel like I need to like... Oh, no. Shit. I hope that's not too close to actually get a base from that. Let's see what you're doing here, bucko.
you even want to morph that there?
No, get this mineral field, please. Like, come on, man. Oh, geez, that's all tank. Okay. Well then. How do I address this problem? Oh my god.
Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation. Enemy raid on our forces. Mineral field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting.
That was actually not that bad. Like, I was super worried that that was gonna go super terrible.
Not enough energy. Start rationing.
Okay, that was... Oh, that was close to being bad. Alright, let's get some more overlords, because I'm gonna need them. I am floating so much money here, dude. This is ridiculous. I need to start spending this shit. Especially because he's been turtling really hard.
A new mutation. It's one of ours. Mineral patch has been... Mineral field is out. Claim another. That real estate's through. Morphing there.
Let's hope he doesn't have a bunch of tanks backing that up, but if he does, I'll make some Vipers.
The enemy's begun hostilities.
Oh, Jesus.
Mineral field is depleted. I hope you...
See, I don't know what to pair with the Vipers, though. I guess I'll go, like, Roach Hydra, maybe. That seems like really gas expensive, though. He had a lot of Thors, it looked like.
A fascinating moment in Zerg. Belay that order. We're already at max supply. The mineral patch has been strip mined. The Queen is ready for her coronation. The enemy's in our base. Pay attention, mutations. Mineral field is out. Claim another. They're attacking.
Come on, dude. He knows my fucking main base is dead. God damn it. God damn it.
Mineral patch has been stripped mined. You are at max supply. Everything spoken for. A mineral field is depleted. I hope you aren't just sitting on them. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation.
No, yoink him! Yoink them! Oh my god, how? How am I supposed to fight that?
The enemy's begun hostility.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is what I hate about fighting mech, man. Is like, it feels like no matter what you do, they are better than you every time. They will always just win.
Raid on our forces.
That they can always just kill everything you make because they just need to make add one more unit to the little stew that they're putting together, and they can kill everything that you've ever made.
Armies in the skirmish.
Like, look, he doesn't even need a lot of Hellbats to deal damage to this, is the worst part. Oh my fucking god. There's literally nothing I can do about that. There's literally nothing I can do about that.
Your creep tumor is imperiled.
And if I had injected better, could I have won? Sure. Probably.
They're attacking. Your base is under attack. How will another depleted gut. Your force is under attack. Take control of the situation.
God damn it.
The enemy's in our base. Zerg queen has emerged. A queen's here.
I don't know what to do. I can't fight this. I've never had to deal with this before. Oh my god, and now I can't even select the units I want to select. Because I put them on the wrong fucking hotkey in a panic.
The enemy's begun hostilities.
And he just needs to, like, it's like, oh, make Vipers, they're the safe choice. Meanwhile, I have fucking Vikings, which just end everything I do, and I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't have time to make infestors. I don't have time to upgrade investors. Generally, you do Viper, Hydra, Lurker, or Viper, Hydra, Ling, Bane. Like, that's so expensive. Like, Hydras just melt like paper when you walk up to them. Like, if you have to be perfect, it feels like. And he did that all because he could just stay on 3 bases because he has a base where he's safe forever. Like, do I just need to ban all the maps with pocket bases because my opponent can just be safe forever in a base that I can't touch? Like...
War? No. This is a field test.
And again, another map where there's no... I just want a pillar, man, so I can scout what you're making. Like, the Lings don't work because they'll just make Hellbats. Like, I feel like that doesn't help, and it requires such specific micro and unit control, it feels just impossible. Even though, like, again, I know it's not, and if I want to get better, I need to learn how to do this, but it's like... It's such horseshit, man. Like, the amount of work I need to put in compared to my opponent here. Like, he got to literally sit back and play SimCity for like 20 minutes, and then he moved out with a giant row of tanks that will shell anything that breathes in their direction. And like, rushing them with Lings doesn't work. You can't use Broods, because if you use Broods or Mutas, then the Thors will kill them before they get in range to kill any of the tanks, because that's how that works. Like, you don't get, if your opponent's going mech, you don't get to make Broods. You're not allowed to. It's against the rules. Like, it's functionally against the rules because the game developers have designed the Thor to where it counters the Brood, and I get that, but it's like, if he just makes Vikings, then he just counters any of my airborne spellcaster options, and all he has to do is to get rid of the like any burrowed infestors. Like, you don't have, like, maybe I just need to start making swarm hosts again. Against people who turtle like that, because it's so irritating to deal with. Like, I'm tired of like dealing with like Terrans that turtle super hard and never come out, and you can't just Ling flood them or anything.
Your Vespene reserves are lacking. You don't have nearly enough Vespene. That real estate's reserved.
Maybe I should just take a break. Like, I have put in 5 matches, and that's what I told myself I'd do, and it's just like, I want to win. Sometimes I push through this stuff and I feel like clarity is gained at some point, but not today. Yeah, if you want to do that, I'd appreciate it. If you just want to DM me or whatever.
You haven't got the minerals for that.
Like, I've always kind of struggled against mech because it's so different than what I'm used to. Like, I'm used to fighting bio. Like, I struggled against bio for a while, but then I had a friend give me a really good build, like, that I can execute consistently, and like,
Your force is under attack.
see, this is what I'm talking about. I know he's doing some shit, but he's making barracks, which makes me think, like, he just had like a shit ton of Marines parked there.
We need more overlords. Zerg Queen has emerged. You haven't got the minerals for that. It looks like. Get more minerals. Be industrious.
He's gonna push out, like right now he's doing there's no way he's not doing some kind of rush. Like, there's no way he's not. I refuse to accept any, like, implication otherwise.
You haven't got the minerals for that. You need to dig up more minerals. The Queen is ready for her coronation. A Queen's here to provide assistance.
Like, there's no way, like, that was a 2-1-1, right? Like, I'm pretty sure.
Get more minerals. Be industrious. The Queen, you haven't got the minerals. Get more minerals. Be industrious.
Like, I saw two barracks, so that means it's probably bio, but like, I need to keep scouting. I just need to remember that. I need to keep going, sending overlords into his base intermittently, and I'll be fine. Like, he'll...
Third Queen has emerged.
He'll probably catch on eventually,
Enemy raid on
but
our
like,
forces.
it puts
Be
pressure on
pragmatic.
him. He killed that instantly. my god, I forgot these.
The enemy's begun hostilities. Our army's in the skirmish.
Okay, yeah, he's moving out.
Evolution complete. Impressive. Morphing there is impossible.
No, come back, pull back, pull back. Pull everything back.
Forces under attack.
Get some more lings. Let him kill the creep. It's not a big deal. Creep is not gonna kill you. Well, lack of creep is not gonna kill you.
Your creep tumor's imperiled.
No! Why? Come on, man!
The enemy's begun hostilities.
Why aren't you selected? This is what I'm talking about. Now I have no banelings. Why did they go for the fucking tank? Why do banelings prioritize tanks?
Mineral field is out. Claim another. Mineral patch has been stripped mined.
That time I know I targeted it, so you don't need to... Fucking hell, man. Don't go in, please.
Mineral field is out.
No! Come on!
Drones under attack. My condolences.
I prepared for it!
Attack. Take control of the situation. Signal the
Look at this! I prepared for this!
now.
And then they go and they attack. Why did they not go for the closer units? The units that were a bigger threat. Why is the tank what they auto target? Why is the tank a higher priority in the AI listing than the fucking Marines? The Marines are what's gonna die to the Banelings. Better than a tank will. So instead, all of those Banes that would have connected and killed that entire army of Bio, I instead lose to a tank that I never wanted to attack with them because the game's AI told me that it told the units that that was the better option. And then I get to wait 10 million years for StarCraft to close because it's so poorly optimized for modern hardware. I'm just gonna raid. I'm sorry I got so tilted today, y'all. I hate when I get like this. I just hate it. I know I'm only human, but like this is so frustrating. Like I don't get what's wrong. Like, I know I've been doing historically better than I have. I am improving and I feel that, but I hate the just dumb things that happen that just fuck up my brain. Some part of this just gets me and I don't know what's wrong. See, I try that, Tempru. That's the thing, is like I try to like keep my opponent on my side of the map, on their side of the map. I try to be aggressive against, I try to like see when they're moving out with their stuff, and I just feel like I can't with mech. I feel like I just have to hyper expand because Ling Bane run-bys don't work against them because they'll just put tanks there, and it's like, well, against a Ling Bane run-by, tanks are useless. They're pointless. Like the tanks will just kill the Banes, and the Banes will just not detonate on anything actually useful. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm gonna just... I don't even want to